What is going on, everybody? It's Malulani, aka MT Edits, and we're here getting my single player for another vehicle showcase for you guys today. I have my very first Ferrari build that you guys can see here in the Ferrari red. This is the Berlinetta, but those of you who are familiar with the model, it doesn't have to go on Google to look it up. It has an insane twist to it because it has a concept Mansory kit on it. The Ferrari that it's supposed to be on is the Ferrari Roma. They haven't done an actual kit for the Berlinetta as far as I'm aware, so I went ahead and I took what they did from the Ferrari Roma and went ahead and put it on the Berlinetta because I thought it looks great, and I hope you guys think it looks great too, man. As you can see here, I have two versions of it. One where each one has a completely different rear bumper and rear diffuser, as you guys can see by the shapes of it. This one has more of like I guess a T-shaped indent on the rear bumper with a separated diffuser, and this one has more of an oval indent, excuse me, on the rear bumper and a whole diffuser if the camera can get it right. But we'll go ahead and we'll get into a couple more of the features. But aside from the rear bumpers for diffusers, you guys can see the spoiler, side skirts, some side accents, and an entire front bumper replacement. Again, if you guys aren't familiar with the Berlinetta, go ahead and Google real quick to see what it originally looks like and then pop back so you guys can appreciate the front bumper replacement. And then it also comes with a different hood. Now, the way that these are going to be labeled, the one on the right is going to be V1 and the one on the left is going to be V2. Like I said, they're both the exact same except the rear diffusers in the back, so you just, pick whichever one you want. If you want them both, there's going to be a package for that on my Tebex website or on my Discord, because that's where these cars can be found. Link will be in the description below for you guys to click on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into the customization aspect of it. Now, don't think like off top that V1's not going to have the Mansory hood like V2 has. It does have it. It's an option that you guys, or it's a tuning option that you guys can select. I'll go ahead and I'll get into that for you guys. So go ahead and pop open whatever trainer you guys are using, whether it is a single player or 5M, because this car is 5M ready. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with the colors. So let's go to vehicle options. On this vehicle, it does go all the way up to the dash and trim colors that are in the Benny's area, or hopefully whichever mod mechanic mod that you guys are using has a trim and dash option. But we're gonna first start with the first three colors. We are gonna go ahead and go to vehicle color menu. Primary color, as always, is going to change the body color. It's gonna scroll through a few, scroll on back. We're gonna keep it Ferrari red for this video. We're gonna keep it in theme. Secondary color, that is gonna control your headlights and the star lights on the inside of the car, as well as the side blinkers. So actually, let me go ahead and let me start up the car. Yes, sir. Real quick, let me turn this blinker mod off. Right, this sound is a custom sound, and I cannot stress this enough. I'm probably going to announce it in every video now. I am not the creator of the sounds that I use, so I am not going to include the sound mods that I use with the cars. As I've said before, all these sounds are made by different people. Most of them are made by a set, just like this Ferrari sound, for example, is made by a set. I'll rev it in a little bit so you guys can really hear the sound. The link to his Patreon will be down below. But yeah, so I'm not going to include something that I did not create, so I'm not including sound mods. Now, if you're getting no sound after you download one of my vehicles, it's because you don't have the sound mod that I was using. So you can either A, get the sound mod, or you can B, go into the vehicle meta, go like a few lines down, and there's be a line that says audio hash, and replace the name in the middle of the audio hashes with the regular GTA sound or a sound mod that you do have. All right. Now, this is, again, like I said, this sounds made by a Cedric. It sounds wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and rev it. So sounds amazing. You guys will hear it more once I get to driving. Yeah, so As you guys can see, these are the daytime running lights here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip into the interior in a little bit so you guys can see the stars inside. But yeah, so secondary color is gonna control that. Let's change to a blue right now so you guys can immediately identify the star ceiling. There we go. Whoops, missed it. We go inside. Bam. Yes, sir. Okay, now getting into the wheel color. The wheel color on this one is gonna change the wheel color. So yeah. Yeah, other than that, paint 6 and 7, like I said, it's gonna be in the Benny's area. So on the trainers you have to go to the vehicle mods, and then Benny's, if you have simple trainer, that is. I don't know how it really works for the other trainers. Yeah, so we have our trim design color, our dashboard colors. You guys, if we pop in the first person, you can see here the trim design color is going to change the color of the roof. Turn that back to black, and the dash color is going to change the dash and the interior. So you can see here. Go ahead and turn this back to black just to keep it black on the inside. And now we're gonna go ahead and we're going to go into the extras. So vehicle components or extras, there's only two, and that is for the hood. Like I said, it can either be the stock Berlinetta hood, or take that off and put on the Mansory hood, just like V2. Like I said, the only difference between V1 and V2 is going to be these rear diffusers. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep the Mansory hood on, and that is it as far as customizations go. You can tint the windows, everything is fully functioning. As you can see here, see, all the window tint works. Go up to changing the wheels if you want to. You can change the wheels if you want to. So, because I get a lot of people saying, oh, it's not tinting, the wheels don't work, it's broken. No, it's not broken. I'm clearly showing in the video that it works 100%. If it's not working, it's because you have a car that has a conflicting mod kit, so you guys can fix it on your own end by going into the car variations in the car code meta file. You just open those and you change the mod kit ID numbers. I think it pops up twice in the car code and once in the other one. Just switch the number to something else, make sure all the numbers match up, make sure the ID number matches up, and it'll be perfectly fine. So now that all that's out the way, oh actually, you know what, let me go ahead, let me open all the doors too. That's the wrong one. We're going to hit open all. Oops. There we go. Everything fully functioning, the exact same on the other car as well. Like I said, because the only difference, say it with me now, is the rear diffuser. Alright, let's go ahead and close it. And at this time, we can go ahead and we can get into our test drives. So you guys can go ahead and hear the sound a little bit more and see how this thing handles. If you don't like how it handles, no one can lock a text file. I always tell people, if you want to edit a text file of a car, go for it. It's the reason it can't be locked. So if you don't like the handling, you guys can give it its own handling, or handling that you like it to be at. On the tutorials on the GTA 5 mods website about what all the handling lines do for each car. If you guys want to follow that, if you're not really familiar with what you're doing in there. I think IKT, he has a good handling mod. That's one that I use when I'm trying to handle and get the configuration for my cars right. So if you don't like how it handles, you can go ahead and edit that yourself. Blinker check. Another blinker. Oh, and again, this is on stock tune. We didn't even touch any of the engine upgrades. So everything you're about to see is when it's bare bones stock, no turbos, no nothing. Actually, you know what? Let's turn those on because the turbo adds an extra sound, and I want to display the sound mod really well. So let's go ahead. Let's crank this baby up. Max out, max out, max out. if you want to. I'm not. I mean, at least not that far. Let's do like, yeah, it's fine. Turn on. Oop, turn on. There we go. All right, perfect. To do it. This time we're gonna get gas beforehand. Cause y'all know what the definition of insanity is, right? I can't keep making the same mistake. Watch out. We're gonna get it running with V2 as well, just so you guys know, because I feel like I have a couple doubters in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna showcase V2 as well, just to prove to you guys that it is the exact same thing. Not a single difference between the size, say it with me, that rear diffuser. So I know I'm gonna have people ask, even though I've said this like 10 times already. You guys see the brake lights real good. One right at the top of the rear window, and the ones down here. So let's go ahead and let's bring V2 in right now. Don't want to be driving around too long. Let's go ahead, get back up here. This one's on stock tune, so I guess you guys will be able to see the difference. Flip it to nighttime real quick, just so y'all can get a little hint of what it looks like at the night. To the evening, freeze time. We're gonna keep that weather at small. All right. Alright, that is gonna do it for our test drive. Let me know what y'all think of the car, man. I really like this. I'm pretty happy with how my first Ferrari build has came out. I'm gonna spawn back the first one out so you guys can see them both for one last time. Yeah, I'm real happy for my very first Ferrari build. There are more Ferraris to come in the future. But yeah, this one was fun to make, so I hope you guys will enjoy this as well. Again, if you guys are wondering where you guys can get your hands on these models, there are going to be 2 links down below. One's going to go to my Discord, and the other is going to go to my Tebex website. To my Discord, if you in there, just make a ticket. Let me know what you need. I'll respond back. I got you. I'll send it to your DMs. Or if you get to my Tebex website, everything's completely automated. Do what you got to do. After you get the model, wait between like 5 to 10 minutes, and Tebex will email you the files. So let's go ahead and let's pop it back to daytime. Not gonna be too picky. It's already as small. And we're gonna spawn V1 back out. Throw the hood back on. Alright, again, do let me know what y'all think, either in the comments down below or in my Discord. Let me know in there as well. Again, link is in the description below. If y'all aren't in my Discord, you are missing out. Almost either every week or every other week, I'm giving out free cars, or I'm doing some sort of event and giveaway for discounts and all that. So y'all missing out. If you're not in there, you're missing opportunities. You can't be doing that. So go ahead and hop in the Discord, man. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in there. If I do like the video, if you guys do like the car, go ahead and hit a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of my content, any of my car drops and releases, or any of my 5M content when I hop back in there, because LA is back up with nukes and them. So I'm definitely gonna be back in there with the boys. So y'all stay tuned. Alright. But I think that is everything. So without further ado, I'm out.